Hello everyone, I'm Shelly from the YMCA. We've partnered with ParticipACTION to bring you a high-intensity strength workout. On the left is Lisa, who will be showing seated variations. On the right is Chico, who will be demonstrating more complex variations. We are going to spend some time today focusing on our unilateral strength, and that means working single-sided. This is a great way to see where our imbalances lie, and can also illustrate how much power you have with these single-sided exercises. Remember, we want you to be moving at the level you are comfortable with, so give yourself permission to move at that level that is right for you. We're going to start today's workout with our warm-up, so let's get started. I want you to take a second here just to stand nice and tall and correct your posture. Think about lifting through the chest, bringing your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Find that athletic posture and try to maintain it for our workout today. I want you to take that tall posture and start with a nice shoulder roll, bringing those shoulders up, back, and down, scooping them forward as you go. Really think about warming up those muscles and making them do a little extra work. And if you're ready, we're going to go the other way. Good. Finding that nice tall posture again. I want you to start with a little step touch. We're going side to side. And if you're ready, add a little torso twist. Just allowing the upper side of the body to start warming up through that gentle twist. If you're feeling ready for it, extend that little bit more. Very good. We're going to do a couple more here. Extend it that little bit further. 3, 2, 1. Resuming that nice tall posture again. I want you to take one foot, put your heel forward. You're going to scoop your hands down towards your foot and up to the ceiling. Take that other foot out, scoop down. Just going till you feel a nice gentle stretch and then standing up nice and tall. Take your time through this movement. Make it nice and big. Couple more of these, and we are going to change our focus again. We're going to start to work on a hinge and a squat. So stand nice and tall. So the first thing we're going to do is a hinge. I want you to push your hips back behind you and reach forward. Stand up nice and tall, this time taking our hips towards the floor and resetting nice and tall. Reach forward into that hinge, and you'll notice that Lisa's hinge is a little different, and that's because she's hinging back towards the back of her chair, and then she's coming right out of her seat in a sit to stand. All of this working on that hinge and squat movement. As you're getting comfortable here, hinge a little bit more and bring those hips down towards the floor a little bit more. One more of each. Stand nice and tall and reset that posture again. Staying with our squat, we're going to go into a transverse squat, which means we're going to open up the feet and have our squat on an angle. So start nice and tall, take that foot, open it up to the side, squat it down, come back to center. Other way. And each time you do this, you can work into a little bit more of a range of motion, coming down a little closer to the floor. Try to keep your shoulders back. Come up nice and tall in between. We're going to do one more each side. Take your time, work on letting those legs open up into that transverse squat positioning and stand nice and tall. Give everything a little shake. We're going to switch our focus a little. I want you to bring your hands overhead. We're going to wake up our back. So with this one, I want you to pull your hands down towards the ground and reset back up. As you do this, I want you to focus on the sides of your back. Wake those up like you're pulling something really heavy down towards you. Keeping your spine nice and tall, activating the back and the sides right near your spine, pulling right down. Let's do 2 more here. Really pull and release. Last one here. Taking those hands in front. So similar movement, but this time we're going to wake up right between the shoulder blades. So I want you to pull back and squeeze before releasing forward. Really think about that muscle in between your shoulder blades, actively pulling your elbows behind you. Keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. Reset, squeeze and pause this time. Give me one more right here. Hold it right here, squeeze and release. Let that go, shake everything out. It's time to bring our heart rate up just a little. We're gonna go to a boxer's shuffle, so a little side to side movement. It's not a big movement, you're light on your feet, and you're just going side to side. Keeping that athletic posture. Don't let it droop down here, stand nice and tall. Go a little bit faster if you can. We're gonna stay here for 10 seconds, so keep this moving. Strong core, shoulders back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is our warm-up complete, and it's now time to jump into circuit number 1. All right, so it's time to get into this first circuit. You'll see that Lisa has 2.5-pound plates. We have some dumbbells, both Chico and I, but feel free to do this without any weights at all. You do what's best for you. We are going to be working unilateral and bilateral, which is a fancy way of saying one-sided and then both together. So if you have some weights close by, I need you to pick them up so that we can get started. All right, so let's grab those weights. We're gonna start with a single arm clean and press, and then we'll swap out for the other arm. So get ready, stand nice and tall. Here we go. Clean and press, reset that back down, switch to the other side, and now let's do both together, driving up overhead. Good, repeat with one arm. Keeping those shoulders pulled back, other side, and both together. Back to that single side again, keeping your tall posture, not letting your shoulders slump forward. Let's go both together. Good. Try to keep a steady pace, strong through that body. And let's finish off with one more overhead press. Bringing those down, giving it a little shake out. You've got to rest here before we move to our next exercise. I'm going to set one weight down. Chico is keeping his. And Lisa is going to show you a variation of the transverse squat that we did in our warm-up. So I want you to stand nice and tall, get ready to open up to the side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Step out nice and wide, standing up nice and tall, go to the other side. And then find yourself in the center to do a nice squat right here. Good, repeat, stepping out nice and wide, keeping that tall posture. Nice squat in the center. Good. Remembering that our goal is to get our hips closer to the ground. So you want to bring those hips down towards your heels in that nice center squat. Keeping that back long and strong. Good. We are almost done with this transverse squat. 3, 2, 1. You get another break. We're gonna go back to the single overhead press, the combo. So you're gonna need both of those weights again. Ready to do this again?
I am.
Yes?
Sure am.
All right. I need you to stand nice and tall. Reset that posture one more time. Single arm, clean and press. Here we go. Bring it up, overhead. Switch to that other side. Both together. Good. The whole time you're standing really tall and you're engaging all of the muscles around your spine to keep a really strong athletic posture. Go at your own pace. Work through a nice full range of motion. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Take that little rest. I'm gonna set one down again. We're gonna go back to those transverse squats. Feeling good?
I am.
All right, glad to hear it. We need to find that nice tall posture. If you're using your weights, get them set and ready to open up into that transverse squat. If you're with me, we're gonna do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember that posture. One in the center right here. Good, focus on that form. Take your time, really think about how it feels, and trust yourself to get into a nice range of motion. Good, keeping that tall spine. We're never gonna lose that athletic body posture. Let's do one more each side. And we finish it off with one in the center. Good news, that's circuit one complete. Set your weights down and take a little rest. All right, so we need to grab those weights again. We're gonna get into our second circuit. We're going to be working on deadlifts. So one side, you're gonna pop that heel, or you're gonna see some variations from my friends here. So if you're ready, let's do this. Hinge forward down towards your shoelaces. Stand up nice and tall. Remember that hinge that we did in our warm-up? That's exactly what we're going for here. Keep both feet on the floor and do one with both your legs together. Pop that heel, reach towards those shoelaces, pop the other side. Good, both together. You'll find that one leg has to work a little harder than the other as you're doing that single leg variation. Good, both together. You might be able to get a little better range of motion. Good, keep those weights fairly close to your body and take a little rest because it's time to move on to exercise number 2 in this circuit. We're gonna keep both of our weights with us and we're gonna have a hinge forward. I want you to bring yourself into a single arm row. So this is the back side of the body again, just like in the warm-up, squeezing between those shoulder blades. So if you're with me, hinge this forward. Here we go. One side, squeeze at the top. The other side, squeeze. Now both together. Feel that muscle right between your shoulder blades wake up a little as you pull those elbows behind you. One side, then the other. Both together. Remember, your knees are soft and you're hinged forward, and your focus is on that upper back. Really working to pull those shoulder blades in. Good, make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath through this. Nice squeeze at the top. One side, then the other. Now both together. Give me a little pause before we reset this back down and take another rest. Shake that out. Going back to our deadlifts again. Remember, single-sided means you're gonna work a little harder, but that's okay. We're up for the challenge today. So stand nice and tall, reset to that athletic posture. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Deadlift here, down towards those shoelaces. Make sure you push your hips back behind you. Both together here. Nice big range of motion. Good. Take your time. Feel that leg working really hard to stand you back up. Keeping that spine long and not letting these weights curl your back. You gotta stay nice and strong through that upper back. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good, shake out those legs. We're gonna finish it off with this row. So bring those shoulders back. Standing nice and tall, we're gonna hinge it forward again. You with me?
I'm with you.
Here we go, bring it forward. I need you to pull one side, then the other. This is where I want the big squeeze, right here. Pull those elbows back. One side, the other. Right here, take a little pause and hold before you reset back down. Up, up, squeeze right here. I want one more round, stay with me. Here's that final squeeze, extra little squeeze, lower that back down, set your weights down, because now that circuit is done. Our third circuit today, we're gonna focus on arms. So that means we're going to be doing unilateral and bilateral for our biceps and triceps. So if you're ready, grab your weights and let's get started with our bicep curls. So again, standing nice and tall, we're gonna work one-sided to start it off. So here we go. Lift that weight, lower it down. Other side, Now let's do both together. Good work. Repeat. As you're doing this bicep work, I need you to keep your upper body nice and still because we want to isolate the arm to do all of the work and not let the rest of the body get involved. Keep those arms nice and tight to the body. Flow through this movement. Squeeze that bicep. You've got under 10 seconds left till we switch this up. Hang in here for 3, 2, 1. Good, give it a little shake. We're going to the tricep, the back side of the arm. We're gonna get our elbows nice and high, and we're gonna be working one side and then the other. You'll notice that Lisa has a different variation. Join her with a plate or a dumbbell, but we're all gonna get these triceps working together. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge it forward, lift that elbow, extend one side, then the other. Now squeeze both back together. I want you to really focus on stopping your weights around your hip and pushing back to that extension point. Try not to let momentum take over. Stay in control of your weights, lifting that elbow nice and high. You should definitely feel this in the back side of the arm. Keep it going. Choose your pace and just keep lifting and squeezing for under 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Give that a little shake out. That was so much fun, I think we should do it again. Yes?
Yes.
So we've got a little time. I want you to reset that posture, stand nice and tall. Remember, we are isolating the arms, so we don't want the body getting involved. So reset, shoulders back and down, bicep curls in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. One side, then the other, and really squeeze. Now take a look at Chico. He's got something fun going on over there if you haven't noticed. He's doing this on one leg. So if you're looking for that challenge, I hope you're having a little fun with it. Let's keep going. Stand nice and tall. We've got about 20 seconds left with these bicep curls. So I want you to focus and really squeeze the bicep. Think about the muscle group that you're working and you'll isolate it a little bit better. We've got under 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake it out. One more round with these arms. I want you to get your shoulders back and down. Stand nice and tall. We're gonna head back to this tricep. Remember, Lisa's doing the other side now, and so is Chico. Are you ready? Stand nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Get that elbow nice and high. Extend, come to the hip, extend. Now let's do both together. Now don't do these too fast. I want you to really think about controlling the movement so that you feel the back side of the arm working. Long spine, even though you're hinged forward. I don't want you to collapse down to the ground. Make sure you're breathing. Nice work. 10 seconds here. Do what you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get to set those down. Shake out those arms before we get ready for circuit number 4. Okay, this brings us to our 4th and final circuit of the day. So if you're ready, grab those weights and we're gonna go with a crouch and fly. I need you to step forward on one side, lift those arms, switch it out for the other side, lift again. This time, keep your feet planted, hinge it forward. No momentum allowed on that one. Bring it forward again. You'll notice that Lisa and Chico have some other options going on over there. You choose which one works best for you and just try to keep going. Nice range of motion coming up to shoulder height. Really squeeze when you get those arms lifted. Plant those feet. We're almost done this one. Let's get one more in on the other side. Good. Reset those shoulders. Take a little rest. We only need one weight. So I need you to set one down. We're gonna hold our weight slightly differently this time. Our focus is core. Even though our arms are doing a lot of the work, this is where I want you to focus. So look, come with me. I want you to bring your weight over here and freeze. Slowly lower it down. Go the other way, lift and freeze. Slowly lower it down. I want you to think about accelerating and decelerating by really engaging all of those muscles around your spine and the front side of your body. Nice explosive work. Slowly lower it down. Lift and hold. Lower it right down. Take your time on this lowering because you're gonna feel your core engage the whole time. Lift it. Keep it dynamic. Under 10 seconds. Stay right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake that out. That was so good, we need to do it one more time. We're going back to our crouch and fly. So, shake it out. Grab both of your weights and get ready for round 2 of this crouch and fly. Ready to step forward in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower, lift, and reset. Good, bring it back, other side. Both together, tilt it forward. Squeeze in that upper range of motion. Get those hips down when you do this nice crouch here. Feet together, hinge forward, squeeze. You should definitely be feeling this in your upper back. Really work that upper range of motion right here. Tilt it forward, squeeze. We're close to the end of this exercise. Let's get one more in there. And reset nice and tall. Final exercise before our cool down. So I need you to grab that one weight again. Reset that posture, take those shoulders, bring them back, stand proud. Accelerate and decelerate in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, freeze. Now lower it down nice and slow. You've got it, other side, freeze. That's it, take your time on this one. This is quick, but this is slow. Everything is working to stay in control of that weight. Keep it going. I'm not sure if it's scientific or not, but smiling through these sometimes makes it a little better. So help me out. Stay with us. We've got 15 seconds left. Keep it strong, explosive, and strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done with those weights. Set them down, take a little rest. It's time to cool down. And after that workout, let's reward ourselves with a nice cool down. I want you to stand nice and tall, start to roll those shoulders back. Think nice big range of motion, enjoy how it feels to come through those shoulders. Let's go the other way, standing nice and tall. Let's do one more. Good. We're gonna do a little torso twist, just a gentle twist side to side. Let it move through that spine, keeping yourself nice and tall. And on your next one, I want you to come over to that twist and hold. If you can, go a little further into it, take a nice deep breath, settle into this stretch, looking over your shoulder. And on your next breath, I want you to release and come around the other side. Again, going into that nice twist, looking over the shoulder. Nice big deep breath here. And releasing that, coming back to center. Reset that posture one more time. I want you to take your hands out front, open them nice and wide, thinking about drawing your hands back behind your body, opening up the chest, staying nice and tall. Big deep breath here, and release that down. We're gonna go just like we did in the warm-up, bringing that heel forward. We're gonna scoop forward and stand nice and tall. This time I want you to feel that gentle stretch in the back side of your leg. Pushing those hips back behind you, elongating through the back side of the leg. Nice deep breaths going through this movement. We're going to do one more here. Good, and bring yourself to standing. Just for a second, I want everyone to go a little bit like a rag doll. I want you to let your muscles go. Let your spine go, let your arms go. And now I want you to concentrate by picking yourself back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, standing tall, finding that athletic posture. I want you to reach for the ceiling. Every muscle is working to reach to that ceiling. And I'm gonna count us down and we're gonna let this go to a rag doll in 3, 2, 1, let it go. One more time, we're gonna pick that back up, standing nice and tall. Reach one more time for the ceiling. Everything is reaching, you're getting taller. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Here's your final reset. Come up to standing, proud posture, and you should be proud because we are done. I hope you enjoyed this challenging workout brought to you in partnership with ParticipACTION and the YMCA. A big thank you to Lisa, Chico, and to you for joining us today. Unilateral strength training is amazing at identifying and addressing imbalances and helping you move better, because everything gets better when you get active.